Assalamualaikum and hi everyone. On this brightful day, my groupmate Muhammad Amirul Hakim bin Muhammad Ramli, Ahmad Fakri bin Ismail, Nur Syamimi Atira binti Khairul Suhairi, Nur Ashikin binti Mahadi, and I, Nur Jasnita Junaira binti Luqman Al-Hakim, will explain to you guys about our company named Grand Fox Hotel. For company's background, Grand Fox Hotel was established in 2018. Our hotel were located at Resort World Genting Highland Pahang, which was the most visited place to stay chosen by tourists. Our company's type of business is a partnership which involves 5 members, Muhammad Amirul Hakim as a manager, Nur Syamimi Atira as assistant manager, Nur Ashikin as front office assistant, Ahmad Fakri as food assistant, and Nur Jasnita Junaira as housekeeping assistant. Next, I will talk about level of management. Firstly, we have top level management, which consists of top level manager that give a strategic vision for the organization. They have a strategy and the requisite leadership qualities to guide them toward that objective. Also, top-level management are in control of making decisions or can be labeled as the mastermind. Secondly, middle-level management consists of middle-level manager that are appointed to monitor low-level managers or the staff department. Also, middle-level management are responsible for controlling and operating an organization rather than making decisions about how hotel is operated. Lastly, low-level management can oversee creating the organization's product or providing services. In other words, they directly involved with the implementation of the hotel services such as cleaning, decorating, facility maintenance, and others.
So today I will present my part of the assignment, which is planning of the company. So planning is the process of outlining the activities that are necessary to achieve the goal of the organization. Thus, planning is a particular kind of decision making that addresses the specific future that managers desire for their organization. Planning is not a single event, but an ongoing process that reflects and adapts to changes in the environment. Planning is the process of setting goals and defining the action necessary to achieve those goals. The mission of our company is Hotel Grand Fox is to put hospitality service on the highest level in order to satisfy the demands and expectation of guests. Our aim to make the Hotel Grand a place for encounters, business success, pleasant meetings, and gala ceremonies. So next is our vision. Our vision is the ideologies of our vision is to continue to apply and set the highest standards of service quality, and in that way justify and uphold the reputation that we have among the guests, partner, competitors, and the wider community. We use and constantly introduce environmentally friendly technologies and process to remain in balance with nature and meet the needs of contemporary society. Tradition is a testament to our success, but in the future, we also want to embrace the changes that modern time brings and become more attractive in the market and more interesting to our guests and partners. We have two types of plan, which are single-use plan and standing plan. Single-use plan is a disposable plans, also known as specific plan, are used for one-off situation in your business. One-way planning is designed to solve a specific problem and then discard it. This possible plan will be discontinued after their intended specific use. Single-use plans designed to be used again and again deals with organizational issues or a problem that recur frequently. Ongoing plans that provide guidance for activities repeatedly performed in the organization. And the last one is these plans bring consistency to the operations. So one of the single-use plan is a program. Grand Forks Hotels plans to build another hotel in Pulau Langkawi since that is one of the most visited place in Malaysia. Pulau Langkawi has a major of attraction for all tourists come from inside or outside country. Around Pulau Langkawi, there is no complete 5-star hotel that can give excellent service to the customer operates there. So we take this opportunity to further develop our business. For these 20 years, our company has been operating. Only one branch has been opened in the state in Pahang, Genting Highland. The second component of a single-use plan is a project. During operation of Grand Forks Hotel, the organization have analyzed that and collect data on the area which is Genting Highland. The purpose of collecting the data is to gather information in a measured and a systematic manners to ensure accuracy and facilitate data analysis. Our initiative to collect data is we create an online form to find out the level of satisfaction of our hotel service. Hence, we receive a huge number of positive perspective, comments, and encouragement from the customers. The last component of a single-use plan is budget. We built this hotel with a capital of 500 million and the process of building this hotel took about 6 months. Our goal is to provide comfort to the customer with our excellent service. Furthermore, we are also plans to grow our business to be more satisfied and well-known hotel around the world. The second type of plan is a standing plan. Let me tell you the 3 items in the standing plans. The first one is a policy. General statement of intent or statement of intent guarding decision and allowing them to exercise some discretion. Guide action, for example, employee cannot accept favors or hospitality from external organization that are well worth the improper influence of their decision on behalf of the organization. The second one is a rule. Instruction for action that do not allow discretionary interpretation. Determine what is allowed and what is not. The third one is a procedure. Procedure is a guide action as well as rules. Here is a set of steps that you need to perform when performing a particular task. For policies and rules, we have a few policies and rules in our hotel, which is first one is a check-in policies and hotel. Check-in is possible at any time after 2 p.m. If you need to confirm an arrival time earlier than the hotel normal check-in time, please contact the hotel directly in advance. If you arrive before your hotel check-in time and want to make sure you have a room, we recommend booking the night before. The second policies and rules in our hotel is checkout. Checkout is at midday. A charge may be applied depending on availability. Any delay to checkout will result in extra night being added to the final bill. The third one is cancellation. All hotel rooms are subject to a cancellation policy depending on which kind of rates reservation you have chosen. Please contact the hotel to have more information. Prepaid reservation cannot be cancelled or modified and are non-refundable. The fourth one is internet access and the parking. For login and password, please ask the reception. Besides, on the street in front of the hotel, parking is limited to 2 hours with a parking description. For the other streets, you will have to pay on the machine for also a limited time. And the last one is the pet policies. Pets are not accepted in the room or in the common area of the hotels. The next one is a procedure. Procedure for normal check-in may be summarized in the following 3 stages. The first stage is receiving and registration at the receptionist. The first step is we need to open the door and welcome the guests. The second one is escort the guests up to reception desk. Next is request for the reservation details like guest last name, confirmation number, booking source, ID card or passport. And the last one is time check-in time on the registration card. Stage 2 is allocation of the room. Accurate room status information is required to assign a room. For this purpose, the room status board or room shelf are ready at the reception. The second one is prepare a key card for the relevant room number with the date of arrival and departure. Evaluate it and provide it to the guest for signature. And the last one is we need to give the key to guest or a doorbell. And for stage 3 is secure advance payment. First one, for security reasons, you need to pay in advance. This is usually done by accepting a cash deposit or a credit card. Issue a receipt for cash or check and record the payment in the guest ledger. And the last one is obtain pre-approval or pre-authentication of the required amount from your credit card company or EDC machine and make a reservation.
Organizing is the management function that follows after planning. It involves the assignment of tasks and the grouping of tasks into departments. Organizing involves the establishment of an intentional structure of roles through determination and enumeration of the activities required to achieve the goals of a hotel. Type of organization, relationship, a chart, and chain of command. The making process is a set of actions people take to choose the best solution or plan of action for solving issues or getting what their business needs. Company intelligence and analytical tools can help ensure that business choices are founded as they should be on financial data. The two types of decision making are program and non-program. Employees can repeatedly fix any problems that develop by adhering to the company procedures. Non-program routines are unstructured routines that appear when a business encounters distinct or particular issues that demand an immediate and organized fix. The business manager must therefore determine the appropriate course of action to address the company issues and take decisive actions against the thief. However, the Hotel Grand Fort staff were ecstatic to learn that stock shortage has decreased after a few days. This is because the manager hired a new stock restaurant supplier who has revelled in his work, which was the proper selection. Additionally, it makes it simpler for the chef to create the meals that the hotel patron have requested. In addition to a lack of stocks, the kitchen lacked enough storage space to keep items like salt, sugar, seasoning powder, and other spices. Advantage. First, increase people participation. Everyone takes an active part in making decisions for the organization. In presenting original ideas, they are not constrained. No one is singled out for criticism for any failure. Instead, the entire group is held responsible. Because of this, more organization members are participating on a more functional level. Second, provide more alternatives. Business can have a range of solutions for a particular circumstance. To get the best conclusions, a group of people cooperates. You can select from a multitude of possibilities in this way. The best option is picked to have a better result in collective decision making. Disadvantage. First, costly. A lot of money is required to gather data from many sources in an organized fashion. Getting various people together in one location takes a lot of work. Also, it is too difficult to analyze the numerous viewpoints presented by group members as well as their individual perspective. Second, time-consuming. Business can have a range of solutions for a particular circumstance. To get the best conclusions, a group of people cooperates. You can select from a multitude of possibilities in this way. The best option is picked to have a better result in collective decision making.
Right now, I am going to talk about the motivation for Hotel Grand Forks. We are practicing a hierarchy of needs in Hotel Grand Forks that known as Maslow hierarchy theory as our motivation. It is because the theory are balanced between work and human life. So let's take a look at the component in the hierarchy. It has 5 main components that we are practicing in our company. The first one is physiological needs. Here in our company, we pay the greatest base salary as possible depending on employees' background, since they are more likely to perform well if they are satisfied with their pay. Besides, we also provide enough facility like water dispenser, air conditioner, and some snack for our employees in order to make them comfortable. Next component is security needs. In order to provide all employees the confidence and security to report the work fearlessly, we create a safe work environment that is free from threats and dangers, including the outside environment of the hotel. For example, we hire security guards to look around our hotel whether inside or outside. We also have pension plans. This is the best way to the Hotel Grand Forks to motivate all the employees because it will indirectly increase staff loyalty, so they will give the maximum energy towards the company. The third component is social needs. Our company strongly emphasizes the bonding between managers and employees as well as among the employees themselves. It is because we want to create a cheerful environment in our circle. As a responsible manager, we also become more friendlier and less strict with them so that there is no unpleasantness. Next, esteem needs. In our company itself, we make an official announcement at our hotel's lobby for employees who show good works. The job title will then be announced to the employee on our company website, which is will increase their enthusiasm or will make a formal announcement in our company newsletter. This is one of the finest ways to boost employee motivation. The last one is self-actualization needs. In Hotel Grand Forks, we emphasize self-actualization needs by giving our staff and other employees some challenging tasks. For instance, we let them handle a large group of customers that come to our hotel. Sometimes we do this because to train them physically and also mentally in order to help them know the best version of themselves. Right now, I am going to talk about leading. In Hotel Grand Forks, we are applying the contingency theory of leadership, which is PES goal theory. According to the PES goal theory of leadership, leaders perform 4 primary types of behavior. The first one is directive behavior. Our manager will explain what performance goals exist and what has to be done to reach them. In our company, Hotel Grand Forks service manager instruct to the new staff and other employees on how to do the tasks allocated to them according to their respective job sectors. The second one is supportive behavior. Our manager will provide assistance with the work if an employee or staff needs some help. In addition, they are also ready to hear their employees' problems and try to figure out the best solution for the both sides. Moreover, our managers also provide their staff accommodation and transportation in order to help the struggling staff who has that problem. The third one is participative behavior. Employee suggestions are sought with regard to business operations. This can encourage employees and customers to share their thoughts, such as giving ideas about our facilities, food, and so on. The last one is achievement behavior. Our manager encourages each employee to strive for the excellence in every task assigned. We make them aim to be the best in every job assigned so that they will have healthy competition with each other in order to become the best employee in their sectors.
Okay, next we go to controlling. The definition of control is making something happen the way it was planned to happen, while definition of controlling is the process manager go through to control. It also can be defined as the function of management which help to seek planned result from the subordinates, managers, and at all levels of organization. The controlling function help in measuring the progress toward the organizational goals. The controlling process consists of 4 steps. Firstly is establishing performance standard. This means setting up the target which need to be achieved to meet organizational goal eventually. Standard indicate the criteria of performance. Control standard are categorized as quantitative and qualitative standard. Quantitative standard are expressed in terms of money. On the other hand, qualitative standard include intangible item. Our company has set the quantitative standard for annually, which is RM6,500,000. This will be achieved with the sale of our product or the event that is being held. Next is qualitative standard that have been set every month are the number of food at cafe, souvenirs, room, meeting space and hall being sold in exceed 3,500. Secondly is measure actual performance. The actual performance of the employee is measured against the target. With the increasing level of management, the measurement of performance become difficult. The measurement of actual performance always take place on the annual anniversary because our financial team will announce the annual money, intangible item and tangible item. Thirdly is comparing actual performance with standard. This compare the degree of difference between the actual performance and the standard. After the annual anniversary, our company will have annual meeting to compare last inventory with new ones to make a report and update the condition of our company. Lastly, take corrective action. It is initiated by the manager who corrects any defect in actual performance. The manager or our president will make a decision after the report is being submitted. The corrective action will be taken afterward to make sure our company goals are being exceeded. The manager afterward will give the right course of action to employees to make sure the purpose set target and clear. Next is type of control. In our study, we learned that we have 3 types of control, which is preventive control, concurrent control, and feedback control. Preventive control is focuses on detecting undesirable material, financial or human resources that serve as input to the transformation process. Concurrent control focuses on the transformation process to ensure that it is functioning properly, and feedback control focuses on discovering undesirable output and implementing corrective action. For our company, we take the feedback control to collect data to compare our performance. This control focuses on discovering undesirable output and implementing corrective action. The feedback control involves collecting information about a finishing event, program, product or our services for improving the same type or task in the future. Lastly is quality. Quality is the totality of feature and characteristic of a product or service that bear on its ability to satisfy state or imply needs. It has two types of tools for total quality management, which is fishbone and benchmarking. For our company, we use benchmarking. It is process of finding the best available product feature, processes and services. It used as a standard for improving a company's own products, processes and services. The strategic benchmarking are used in our company. For example, to control our production of products, we keep the priority of keeping our hotel's room clean in a good services. We also have our own laundry to clean all personal belongings like towels, blanket and others every time our customer check out, just to make sure our cleanliness are in the best quality and free from disease. Next is control quality of service. It is priority in our company, so our employees have been told to keep a good image because the image of our employees are the image of our company. The employees have to always wear a clean uniform to maintain the clean and neat surrounding. But we also have an important rule for our employee, that is to have fun at work. The employee who have fun in work are employees who are always smile and take care of the room and the hotel surrounding with caution and admiration.